All right, guys. As you guys know, man, no intro. We get right into the video. Let me turn this back light on. All right. So let me go ahead and get into this whole thing so I can address Freezy and address Venus, Saturn, whatever she calling herself now, and everybody else that still want to address the Simp guy, right? So let me tell you guys why I'm making this video first. The first reason I'm making this video is because I don't like disingenuous people. I don't like when people have disingenuous conversations, right? So for however long until I feel like it, I'm going to be exposing no captivity with Freezy until I stop. Until I feel like it, I'm going to be exposing no captivity with Freezy. Now this morning, I gotta go to work, right? So I'll probably be up here for about 2 hours. But on my next one, I'm going to be breaking down all the text messages between Freezy and I as well. All the text messages between me, Freezy, and Lucky, me, Freezy, and Truth, right? And I can show even more evidence of why he was kicked out the Manosphere, because he was talking about Anton Daniels' wife, because he was talking about Anton Daniels' daughter, because he was talking about Anton Daniels' family. He was saying his business was trash. But then later on, he went to go lick Anton nuts and go work with him, right? Now, after Anton was betrayed by Chicago Rilla, Courtney Michelle, Lucky, Freezy, and everybody else that he pretty much put on, right? After that happened, Anton addressed it. Anton addressed Freezy, using him to build his mediocre platform. And this is what Anton had to say. Let's go ahead and watch it now.
About 10 times. Me too. I tried to figure it out when I was in
We're not
Dallas.
that's what the hell he said. That the fallen angels are aliens in the Bible.
That's what the Christians say.
Oh, my bad. Let me go to 154. 154. Let me go up a little bit more. Let me go a little bit more, just so we can address it.
Many people didn't accuse me and Q of stuff.
They said I was fucking.
Oh, you too? So,
I mean, it's all the same. I don't be giving.
Yeah, I was gonna say he really Q since Mika came in the picture. So shout out to Mika. Oh shit!
And I'm letting it play through, right? Anton addressing all the bullshit that people say about him. So the first one he said is people saying that me and Q had sex and all the rest of this shit. I'm not speaking on Anton and Q because I ain't come here for that.
Man,
yo, listen. I was listening to the stream that people had sent me when.
Here we go. Anton said I was listening to the stream that people sent me, right? And it's crazy. I was gonna reach out to Anton so we can have even more receipts on Freezy. How Freezy was talking about how Anton really broke and how Rita paid for everything because Lucky sent us a video of her talking to Rita and text messages for Rita. Where Rita said she paid everything, right? But you didn't want to tell Anton the truth about that, right? Let's keep it a buck, bro. You was using Anton for his platform until he got rid of you. Then you did a live stream dissing him like a woman would, bro. That's what you did, bro.
Niggas was hating like 2 or 3 days ago, right? And it was like, do Anton send you money? Did Anton pay you money? Then they brought up
Who said that?
They were saying it on the stream. They was like, yo, what? You know, who get paid? Do he be sending the bags out or whatever? And they said, they was talking about, they brought Q up. They said, what about Q? They said, oh, Q gets Chanel bags up this motherfucker.
I heard that. I'm like, oh.
Damn. So Freezy over there hating on Q. Like he want to be one of the hoes. He said, well, I'm not getting paid. Even Freezy, you're a 50-year-old man wondering why Anton not paying you. Goofy. And shout out to my Michigan brother, Anton Daniels, for using y'all and disposing of y'all. Shout out to him. Shout out to him for bringing y'all up on panels, getting tens of thousands, 30, 40, 50, 60,000 views, making tens of thousands of dollars off your name. And some of y'all not even being paid, not even getting no visibility. Some of y'all in the same exact place that y'all was when y'all was riding with me. And Freezy stopped fucking with you, Anton, because you're not loyal. And you don't bring no value. You can't even bring value to your motherfucking self. You know what? Let me keep going.
On the stream that they was talking about you last night.
Imagine being a 50-year-old man mad that Anton is buying Q Chanel bags. Like, bro, do you want him to buy you a Chanel bag too, bro? Is that what you want, bro? Because I get tired of men in this space acting like, well, today we against the Manosphere. We against the Manosphere. No, you wasn't. You was just there licking Anton nuts less than a year ago, bro. Just because Dripping, Shanique, and other people fuck with you and they don't want to call you out and they like being neutral, I'm not gonna do that, bro. I'm not gonna do that. I seen everybody hold everybody else accountable for all kind of shit. You was licking Anton nuts until Anton learned that you was a betrayer. And why did you betray Anton? Because you was working 50 hours a week all night on bro channel and not even being paid for your motherfucking work like a trick. And instead of you calling Anton and saying, hey, bro, I would like to be paid, etc., 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 you know what you do? You make a video dissing him, talking about somehow he not paying you and fucking how he wrong for not doing this and he wrong for not doing that, bro. You goofy as hell. And again, shout out to Anton for using Freezy, using Lucky, using Courtney, using Chicago Rilla to build his platform and take care of his family. And now all of them collectively are at the very fucking bottom, scraping together. Let's go, bro.
Yeah, they said
what?
Oh, dang. You get everything. I'm like, damn, these niggas is pocket watching. They trying to call.
Exactly, Anton. Them niggas over there pocket watching. Freezy was born in the 70s, bro. You was born like 78 or 70, 77 or some shit you told me. Bro, how you born in the 70s, 50 years old, pocket watching another grown ass man? Pocket watching Anton because he make more money than you. Begging Anton for visibility because you can't get your platform to 10,000 subscribers. Y'all pathetic, bro. And you know what they're gonna say? You know the first thing they're gonna say? Well, Darrel, your channels ain't nothing no more. Nobody even mess with you no more. Bro, give me 6 months and I'll be passing every single one of y'all. And y'all lucky that I'm working 6 days a week. If I was doing what y'all bums doing, Freezy been live for the last 10 hours. If I was live every day, 10 hours a day, bro, it'd be too easy to hit 2,000 subscribers. I won't have to go on nobody's channel and beg niggas like I see y'all doing. And you still down. The biggest person in this space right now, as far as content creator go, is Ilkan Ali and Team Portugal. They're the ones doing interviews with Andrew Wilson and all the big people. They're the ones getting women to actually come on the channel and show their faces. You got Venus on her channel. She's so much of a big back and so insecure about being a big back that she won't even show her motherfucking face. Child, let's go.
How much money? Who get what?
Yep. And they talked about Angry Man too. But I'm like,
damn, and y'all diss Angry Man too. But I see, Q, I know why Freezy diss Angry Man. I remember Angry Man started something called the Toxic Avengers. I remember like it was last night. I remember Angry Man saying, I'm going to start the Toxic Avengers because y'all don't have the visibility that I have. But I'm going to create a platform for E-Black, Beans from Cabrini, or the Cabrini projects in Chicago, right? Freezy and Izzy Bands, right? Out of all the names right there, the only person that that Angry Man still fuck with is Izzy Bands. Why? Because y'all went around dissing bro like he wasn't 800,000 subscribers in and helped you niggas. So you know what Angry Man did? He took the channel down and he changed it to Angry Man Clips. And guess what? He doing more views off his clips than when y'all bum ass niggas over there doing live streams. It's the reason why he don't rock with you. He rock with people like Cellulite Moon. It's the reason why, bro. You know what? Let me keep watching Anton dog walk your ass.
I ain't got no Chanel. 2, y'all gotta stop pocket watching.
Thank you. Now, me and Q don't always agree on everything, but Q, they was doing the same thing when I was up in YouTube. Damn, I wonder how much money he made with Prince Seller. Damn. I wonder how many Simp Nation hoodies he sold. More than you. I sold more than you. I'm willing to bet that even though I've been on a hiatus for almost 2 years from YouTube, I'm willing to bet in that little time period, I made more money than Lucky, Venus, and Freezy combined. And Freezy, like I said, you lucky this morning, I'm not pulling out the text messages. Because I went to my iPhone. I got the 14 terabyte iCloud storage, right? I got shit saved from 2016, right? Because I know every other time, somebody like Lucky or yourself want to run your fucking mouth, or Venus, right? I got all the messages inside a group chat called "You Can't Sit With Us." That now is my new Simp Nation chat. Everybody in my group chat can see Venus calling B. Taylor daughters drunken children and shit. Mad because B. Taylor, you know what B. Taylor said? She said, "Venus, you're upset because I look better than you." And you know what Venus gonna have the audacity to say? "Girl, nobody think that you look better than me." Venus, everybody thinks B. Taylor look better. You think that B. Taylor look better than you. You talking about? But this is part one. Because like I said, I gotta go to work in 2 hours. But when I come back, I will be exposing every single text thread on thread, right? Every single text, right? So Freezy, I tried to call you this morning. You ain't want to talk. You ain't want to talk? Cool. I'll do all the talking for you. I got you.
And 3, I just hated how, they talked about Anton and Angry Man, and they made it seem like Angry Man and Anton needed y'all.
Thank you, Q. Thank you, Q. Y'all over there talking, because this was Freezy. I'm going to play Freezy on video on part 2, right? Freezy talking about something. Angry Man and motherfucking Anton needed me because Anton lost all his co-hosts, blah, 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 blah. Nigga, what? You got 6,000 subscribers streaming for 40 hours a fucking day, bro. You talking about? Freezy, are you even still with your wife? I heard you got divorced. Are you even still with your wife? I heard she left you after Anton kicked you out the Manosphere. Are you even still with your wife, Freezy? Did she leave you because you was sending Lucky $4,000 or $5,000 every time you got your income taxes? Oh, my bad. My bad. I wasn't supposed to talk about that. My bad. My bad, Freezy. Lord knows you don't want me to go to the text message and show the people. That's not what you want. I gave you an opportunity, my brother, right? To tell the fucking truth. You was a 50-year-old man. And now, because I'm on your ass, I'm going to go back to every Lapeef video from 4 or 5 years ago where you and E Black used to be the main dick suckers coming up. I just want to talk to Anton. I just want to talk to Anton. I don't know how to make money, man. I'm 50 years old, man. I'm a Kappa, man, but I clearly don't fuck with my Kappa brother because I ain't getting no money with them niggas, man. And now you over here pocket watching Anton. What Anton do is easy. He get up every day, talk about black women. The reason why y'all can't do it, right? Let me tell you why you can't do it. Put it on big screen. Because you're broke. That's why. You're poor, Freezy. You're a 50-year-old senior citizen, SSI collecting ass nigga. That's the truth, bro. That's why Anton went off on you the way he did. He don't respect you. When Charleston White went off on Anton, what did Anton do? He didn't respond. You know why? Because about 6 months later, Charleston White was right there back in his motherfucking studio making him money. Because he has value on YouTube. You know why you don't? Because you niggas don't live by what y'all say. Y'all don't mean what y'all say. You know what? Let me keep going, B. And yet, while you was over there trying to promote truth as a Christian, everybody in your own chat was saying truth is not a Christian. And I screenshotted it. And I screen recorded it so I can show the people Freezy isn't somebody who actually listens to his audience. He likes to perpetuate that men are better than women. He likes to perpetuate that because he's a Christian man that grew up in the South in Florida that the South and Florida and Christians know what's better for black women. But Freezy won't tell you how he was fucking bitches in college. He won't tell you how in Florida he wasn't. Ask Freezy in Florida, what did he do for Trayvon Martin? Ask him. Could that happen in his state? Ask him how much money have he given the Trayvon Martin Foundation versus Anton Daniels? Ask him. Ask him. Ask him as a member of Kappa Alpha Psi. I'm calling you out. What have you done as a member of Kappa Alpha Psi to help young black boys? Nothing. You're an Anton dick sucker. Oh, and shout out to Angry Man. I see he left a super chat. He says, avoiding the storm is a mistake. Learning to stand in the eye of the storm and not be bothered is the best course of action. And that's why he don't fuck with y'all no more. People be asking me, why don't Angry Man do panels? Because of shit like this. Because when you try to put people on, whether it's Freezy or anybody else, they literally spit in your fucking face. In the same way that just pearly things spit in Ali and Team Portugal face just a week ago. This is why I told Lady Jazz when I spoke to her, do your shows by yourself. Or do it with somebody who you know is genuine. Let's go.
Yo, let me say something. I brought up Angry Man last night, and I stood 10 toes down with that nigga. And let me tell you why. Because people that Angry Man brought up, and you wouldn't you wouldn't even.
Damn, Izzy Bands, you got Q calling your name out by name. Anton said, "Look, man, Angry Man brought up a few people. I ain't trying to say no names." Q said, "Israel." But this is not about my brother Izzy Bands.
To know that they existed if it wasn't for AM, have turned. You wouldn't even know that they existed if it wasn't for AM.
Hey, I'm not going to go that far, right, Anton? Because my brother Izzy Bands worked extremely hard. But what I will say is this, right? What I will say is this: I didn't know who Izzy Bands was until Angry Man came to Fight Club and promoted his friend Izzy Bands. And I remember the first time I saw Izzy, he wasn't calling himself Izzy, he was still Israel Mills. And my favorite thing that I remember about Israel Mills is how articulate he was, right? And they call him a simp in the white knight like 20 minutes later, because the first thing Izzy did when Izzy came to the channel was defend black women against Angry Man and Anton. And it made Angry Man look a certain kind of way to the men in the panel, because we like, hey, bro, this supposed to be your man's. The first thing he come up here and do is say, you and Anton wrong, and black women can do whatever the fuck they want to do, right? So Izzy, if we were keeping it 1,000, Izzy Bands, even before myself, was deemed a simp and a white knight. That's a fact. That's a super fact. All of us had issues with women in our lives at the time. At that time, you know, later on, you know, Izzy and his wife would break up. Izzy would leave his home. But at that time, they had a solid relationship. So, you know, he would get up there and say, like, yeah, bro, I don't try to police my wife. I don't do A, B, C, and D. And the fact that y'all niggas up here promoting this shit is crazy. And then they'd try to boot him for $100. He'd spend $100 to come back. So that's all I'm gonna say about the Izzy Band shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy.
Have turned against him.
Israel,
it's not just him, it'd be a lot of people. And I don't know nothing about him in particular, but I know some other people. It'd be people that Angry Man, you know what I'm saying, mentioned, helped put on, wanted the best for him and all of this shit. And y'all gotta remember, like, me and AM, we got our shit out the mud. Like,
bro, same thing here, Anton. Same thing here. And this is like, I'm learning more and more that just because I disagree with somebody don't mean that I can't learn from them, right? And at the end of the day, I learned this lesson the hard way, my motherfucker. So just like Anton said, him and Angry Man did, we got it out the mud. We built our channels with hard work. I'm talking about, bro, when I sit back and like when my channel was deleted, the first thing I thought about was how much time and effort I put into making all this shit happen. As I said, to this day, I've had more people that have worked with me than these niggas can say to this day, and their channel's never been fucking deleted now. Freezy can't get the Pink Pill podcast on his channel. Freezy just got Obsidian to his channel. I had Obsidian 2 years ago at the midst of the shit that was going on with Fort Harry. What are you talking about? You're not doing nothing new that the Simp guy hasn't done years ago. And you want to know why? Because of what Anton just said. Y'all don't really care about the craft of this podcast business. At one point in time, we ran it. Now the celebrities done took over the shit. They got top tier production and everything. And you know why? Because you niggas was so lazy. Y'all was just fuck it. Turn on the StreamYard link. Put a title in the thumbnail. That's it. Not understanding this takes so much work, bro. I would spend 5 or 6 hours emailing people to come onto the show. How you think I got Princella there, and then get Taz there, then got Nyla there, then got Pink Pill there, got Anton there, got Angry Man there. I done did shows with Pocket Watching with JT, and most of y'all don't even know who he is because y'all don't watch finance content. Y'all don't know that Pocket Watching with JT is doing seminars, and he's a licensed accountant for the last 15 years with his own business, married to a black woman. But y'all don't know those stories because y'all focus on goofy shit. And his wife is what they would call a big bag. And guess what Pocket Watching with JT said when we interviewed him about the Manosphere calling his wife a big bag? You know, he said, what else we got? We got a big bank account. We got a big body truck. We got a big house. So yeah, my Cadillac Escalade can fit my big bag wife. What do you drive? And that's when JT, I start to respect him as a man. Because he built his platform the way it was supposed to be. Pastor said, what did Freezy do to you, fam? Pastor, I dropped the link for you. And we can talk about it. I don't want to talk to you in the chat. You know, I respect you, my brother. And shout out to Pastor. If y'all like Manosphere content, go follow Pastor. My favorite Pastor conversation, and he knows I always bring this up. My favorite Pastor conversation is the one he had with Cynthia G. Hey, Pastor, you remember that? I remember that. What's going on, Kills? But Pastor, it's not that I have a personal problem with Freezy. I have a problem with niggas who can't make it on their motherfucking own. Beg us bigger content creators to help them. Then act like a whole ass nigga. Oh, there you go. What's up, bro?
What up, man? She said he wants some Manosphere. I don't even make Manosphere content like that no more, man. That shit ain't the same, man. It ain't the same.
Bro, the Manosphere done, bro. And let me tell you why, bro. Keep it 1,000. It's not because of simps like me. Y'all was infiltrated from the inside, bro. And that's why I'm reacting to this video that Anton did about Freezy. Because when I look at, even though me and Anton don't get along, and me and Tommy don't get along, right? Me and most of the Manosphere don't get along, but I do show, I do give recognition where it's deserved. Tommy Sotomayor, Obsidian, Anton, Kevin Samuels, The Angry Man. These are, in my opinion, the pillars of the Manosphere. Right? If you want to throw in O'Shea Duke Jackson at one point in time, if you want to throw in some of the women like Crimson Cure, et cetera, fine.
Yeah.
Right? If you want to throw in Chantel Simone, Danica Marie, Six the Goddess, guess what? I've had wrenches at every single one of those ladies' channels.
I seen you over there.
The Manosphere for me, when it was cool, Pastor, going back and forth, because at one point in time, men and women would genuinely, because there are women that support the Manosphere. Let's make that clear. Men and women was voicing their opinions in the Manosphere, not to degrade other men and women or talk about black people, you know what I'm saying, or say white people are better or anything like that. It was to figure out if we can genuinely reach some type of resolution. Do you remember those days?
Man, that was about 2-3 years ago though, man.
That was years ago, bro.
That was
That
about
was
3
years
years
ago, bro.
ago. That shit
This
was
is what
lit
happened.
back then, yo. That
Anton's
shit was
alluding on
lit
it,
back
right?
then.
Bro, it was a beautiful. We used to have the most beautiful, eloquent debates, bro. You know what I'm saying? But in my
I don't know
opinion, this is
about
where it all went wrong,
when
right,
you think
Pastor?
about it. When you think about it, it ended up compared to now. It was beautiful if we look at it compared to now. But that shit was rough back then, yo, because cats really meant it. They want up. They want like they a lot of. We were somewhat trolling. I think everybody turned into a troll within the last year or two. But back then, people weren't really trolling. Like niggas was really struggling, going through it. Family court, breakups.
It became bullshit. But Pastor, I want you to hear because it's not that I have a problem with Freezy personally. I have a problem with how niggas are treating other men in the manosphere. I'm gonna let you hear from Anton.
Nobody helped us. None of that. So, when we advocate for other people or we try to leverage our platform in order to put other people on or bring visibility, that's a blessing. That's not a requirement.
Yeah.
That's something that we did out of the, we do because we just want to. We don't get nothing out of that. It ain't like we signing niggas. Like, we don't get a percentage off of nobody.
Let's talk about it, Anton. When you got niggas like Anton, Angry Man, everything he's saying is right. Bro, when we putting y'all bum ass niggas on y'all bum ass platforms that to this day still can't make it past 10,000 subscribers, nigga, you still can't get a plaque. Not one plaque. Bum ass old 50-year-old nigga. Right? We not signing you. I'm not getting bro, it's not a 360 deal. I'm helping you, and I'm helping you on some blessing type shit. This is why look at what happened to Sharon Bracey, right? Look at what happened to the voice of Saturn, the big back Saturn, right? We're going to betray and bite the hand that feed us. And now look at y'all. All y'all thought y'all platforms was going to take off. Sharon platform done been deleted. He came back. He can't get his platform. He can't get the old Sit Nation back. Now he got a whole bunch of fucking nobodies over there. And guess what? That's going to lower the value of his channel because he doesn't have anybody over there at all. He doesn't have anybody over there with any notoriety. Nobody. Literally. Same thing for the voice of Saturn, the queen of the big backs, right? She's so fucking insecure. I told her years ago, you can be the next Cynthia G. You articulate, you got the will to fight these men on the panel. But if you can't show your face, it's over. Nobody, this conversation is over. At the very least, right? Nobody can say Cynthia G is ugly. Nobody can say Cynthia G don't got body. It's just that simple.
She might have. She has to at least show herself. Cause like, look, I have an avatar, but niggas seen me before. You know what I mean?
Of course.
I've shown myself before. You got to at least show yourself. You got to at least show yourself. We got to at least be able to put somewhat of a face.
Pastor,
With
I
your
saw
word.
her on. I saw the voice of Saturn calling just pearly things unattractive, which is true. She is unattractive.
It's true. I said that is true,
right?
though.
That's true. But this the problem. We don't know what you look like. I do. Right? I do. I know everything about Shorty. First name, last name, everything.
Well, I think that's the reason why I chill back on this YouTube content so much because I actually been like kind of like this. I know it sounds like corny or whatever, but I've been kind of like just doing the work myself. Like I've been doing Muay Thai boxing, lifting weights, reading more. I just been doing more, like going more to spend more time with my son, going to more of his games, strength and conditioning with him and stuff.
Oh, bro, I've been doing the same thing, bro.
I've been kind of
I've been doing
disconnecting,
the
yo.
same thing. I bought a 2024 Palisade a few months ago. Me and my wife, I always trying to tell people we live in a $300,000 home. My wife got her own car. We both work. I gotta leave here in about an hour to go to work. Otherwise, I would do what Freezy do and stay on stream all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have time for that because, to your point, yeah, I got a family, bro. I got shit I gotta do, and I have other things that need my attention too. But let's get back to this video, B. It's just crazy, man. Y'all pocket watching niggas.
Won't do none of that. We just help people, put them on, and all of that, and we leverage our platform in order to create visibility. But we got that shit out the mud. But I stood 10 toes down with him because I'm like, yo, he don't have to do nothing. He could just stay in his own space. He doing very, very well. And most times what happens is the only content creators that collab with each other is ones that have, you know what I'm saying, a similar similar following and stuff. They don't go back and try to help people or put people on or nothing. But like I said, 2 weeks from now, we're gonna be talking about something different that don't even matter, bro.
And you're just some flowers because people don't know, like, content creators or people in general don't come back and help people that's under them when they move up. It's extremely rare. That's why, like, Q.
And that's my whole point, right? Pastor is, dude was willing to help you in a situation where you couldn't help yourself, bro. You couldn't even get your shit, bro. You was Anton co-host for like a year and a half, and you still only got 6,000 subscribers, bro. Think about that. You're a bum, bro.
Who we talking about? Freezy?
I'm talking about Freezy. No captivity with. Let me make it clear who all I'm talking about, because it's not just him. I'm talking about No Captivity with Freezy, the voice of Saturn, the LA Project Lauren, Lucky also, right? Who else I'm talking about? Sharon Bracey. Who else I'm talking about? Bro, it's so many motherfuckers that I done helped, that I done forgot these pointless, pitiful, non-talentless motherfuckers' names. Their names don't ring no bells. I done seen my name in more titles after my shit got deleted than I've ever seen anybody talk about them. People was talking about my unborn son more than any thought that they had, because their thoughts don't matter, because they don't produce content to do concise thoughts. Pastor, when the last time you seen somebody react to Venus channel?
Never.
She not Cynthia G.
Nah, okay, so
you're not Tanya TKO, bro.
We said some very thought-provoking things came out of our mouths about 2 to 4 years ago. We said some very there was a lot of niggas up here saying some very thought-provoking shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? But we were living people they're taking a safer content creator route. That's what they do. I think that's what they doing. I'm gonna say that. They taking a safe route. But back then we didn't care about getting
probably
canceled.
when you say it, but now that I think about it, the original Simp was that nigga Taz, because he was.
Oh yeah, that nigga was.
Yeah, that nigga was the original Simp, because he was holding down Cynthia and all the girls at one point. I'm talking about all the girls, bro.
Yo, he was taking heat that I say you took probably about the second most heat, but that nigga was taking heat. That
nigga was taking a lot of heat.
Nigga was taking heat.
He was taking heat from every male on the fucking internet, bro. You feel me? That shit was wicked.
Man, I started kind of feeling sorry for the nigga. That's how I ended up on the nigga panel. When that nigga had the 12 days of drillmas. That shit was epic, dog. See, they'll never had that kind of stuff, though. The new Manosphere will never had that kind of stuff, man. Cause he said, I'm sick of you niggas. Y'all got 12 days of Christmas, nigga. 12 days and I'm done with y'all. Nigga, we went up there every night and gave that nigga hell, dog.
Now let me see this shit right quick. I was trying to find through Freezy. I don't feel like going through Freezy whole shit. I'm gonna try to find when they actually talked about it. Let me see if I can find it again. But until now, let me just play it here, bro.
Did you talk about Israel? Hold on. Hold on real quick. I got love for a bitch, but let her. He let you talk for a second. Hold on real quick, man. Hold on.
And I don't even want to listen.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask him one question.
Freezy,
hold on.
Damn, Freezy, you couldn't even let that man talk, bro. That man said he got 13 minutes to be up here. Let me ask Anton the question. Anton the question. And then the question you go ask is, was you talking shit about Hebrew Israelites? I'm glad I got Pastor up here. Somebody who has been in the Manosphere and been watching for years. Pastor, how many years have this nigga Anton been talking shit about nigga Israelite and black people?
I think since like day one, nigga been talking shit for a minute.
Exactly, bro. Day one.
Yeah, day one.
Came out the gate talking about black men ain't shit, black culture ain't shit, black women ain't shit, the Hebrew Israelite movement ain't shit. Am I lying, Pastor?
Since day one, yo. Like,
day one,
I ain't
bro.
Going front. Yeah.
That's why I'm doing this motherfucking stream, because this bitch ass nigga Freezy act like, oh, he was just talking about me. No, this is your real problem. Your real problem is he hit you with that text message, said, hey, you no longer part of the show. We no longer need you, my nigga. And instead of you bowing out like a man, you go and talk about the nigga family, do all this other whole shit. And that's why, again, I'm glad I got past it here. The Manosphere will never be the same. Y'all niggas fuck that up.
What happened to that nigga Aaron, dog? What happened to that nigga Aaron that used to be up there?
Come on, Aaron O?
Yeah, what happened to that nigga?
I'm glad you brought up Aaron O. Let me speak on Aaron O, because first of all, his channel's still live. I don't got nothing bad to say about bro. I don't got nothing good to say about me. Just the facts. And the facts is this. When Brittany B and Aaron O was hosting Fight Club for Anton, and then Anton dismantled Fight Club because of Aaron O friend, right? I'm not gonna say the little homie name, but if you know, you know, right? They got into it. Anton got into it with the little homie, and Anton said on stream, "Hey, Aaron, get your mans." Little homie wasn't having it, right? So I never saw Aaron after that diss Anton family. I never saw Aaron hop on Izzy Band streaming everybody else trying to explain why he don't work. To this day, I don't know what happened. You don't know what happened. You wanna know why? Because Aaron never ran his fucking mouth about it like a bitch. But let me keep going.
Before I mentioned his wife, did you talk about Israelite? Did you talk about Israelite wives and how they was? Did you say that?
I didn't know you was a Hebrew Israelite.
You a Hebrew man. You a lie. See how this nigga be lying?
Pastor, I don't mean to keep interrupting the video and ask you questions, but how long have this nigga Anton been talking about Hebrew Israelite niggas' wives?
Man, that nigga been talking shit for a minute. Like since he came on, he was pretty much talking shit about, the black church. Because the AMEs, that it ain't just the Hebrew Israelites. He talk bad about the AME Zion black church too.
He talk about all them niggas, bro. He was just dissing Mark Lamont Hill and got that nigga Mark Lamont Hill to actually respond. He always been talking about black intellectuals, bro. That's what that nigga Anton do.
But I knew that Freezy ended up telling me that he was a black Israelite. I just thought he was a Christian at first.
Bro, but that's where I'm gonna bring out our text messages later on. Because like I said, I gotta go to work I'm gonna leave here about 9:30 my time. It's 8:43, right? Here in Chicago. Bro, this nigga not no Hebrew Israelite. I got so many text messages, nigga talking about some he Christian one day, Christian not they. Man, bro, I don't even want to bring that shit out, bro. But I will. But
niggas, you know what, niggas been doing that online though. Cause I think niggas grew up Christian, but online it's easier to identify as Hebrew Israelite, so people do it. Now I'm not gonna say he's not a Hebrew Israelite, but I do know that as a black person in this country, you more than likely Christian, not Hebrew Israelite.
How you gonna tell a man that he knew about your punk ass religion and what you identify as? Nigga, I don't know you like that, nigga.
Like I said, I thought he was a regular Christian at first, but then he went on to say he was a Hebrew Israelite. So I like, it is what it is.
But like a bitch, bro. Let me keep going with this shit. After this 10-minute shit, I'm out of here.
Wait. Yeah. Wait. When did you say you was a Hebrew Israelite? At what point did this nigga ever say that he a Hebrew Israelite to me?
I know he said he was a Hebrew Israelite.
Hey, don't you say you watch my show, dog.
Hey, Pastor, you heard that? Don't you say you watch my show, dog? Let me go ahead and tell you right now. Let me tell you, when Anton Daniels told you that he watched your show, Freezy, this the first thing you should have said to that nigga right here.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop your fucking lying.
Or because you supposed to be no captivity, nigga. You
stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
Y'all niggas keep believing that because y'all appear on Anton's show, he watched y'all shows. Oh, you fucking fools. He never watched your show. That's why he don't know that you're a Hebrew Israelite. Yeah, you said it on your show, and he never watched it. Let me tell you why. He was too busy working on his own fucking show. He was too busy making thumbnails and preparing topics for his own show and figuring out how he gonna use your bitch ass on the show. That's what he was doing. And then he was telling Q to go out there and go get motherfuckers like Pastor and other people to come on the show. That's what he was doing. Focus on his empire while you was focused also on his empire. You not looking.
I could have pressed on Anton because he interviewed one of the guys that was a nurse, He said that he was wasting money in the neighborhood. You remember that he was wasting his money, and I had that dude on my channel. Cause me and him we traveled together, we worked together, so I know him in real life. And so I could have went on Anton's channel and debated him on that, but I was like, nah, I didn't fall into that. And I think Anton was a good businessman. I just wanted I was from the old Manosphere.
What do you think
was
about
kind
the
of
whole shit with Freezy and Anton though?
with Freeze and Anton. They from the same Manosphere. They from the same Manosphere. So I'm thinking Anton just know the talking points, and he know how to and how Anton know the talking points better, and he know how to
Why do you think
manage
a
it better.
50-year-old man like Freezy would go to a man that's not even 50 years old and Anton and ask him for marital advice?
I did not know that Freezy was 50. I thought that nigga was like 40, maybe 38, 40.
Bro, y'all
I
think
don't
this
be
nigga
trying
Freezy?
to I ain't
Oh
know
my,
that, yo.
bro, this nigga's 50, B.
Damn.
I think he might be
Well,
53 or 52 now. This nigga old, B.
damn, man. I did not know that, man. I had
Yeah, no
no
cap.
clue.
No cap.
But after you been married a while, you never know, man. You might have some marital problems. Now, he should
He
probably
might.
have if you been married a while, you never know, dog, But Anton might got some you never know where advice can come from, you know what I
Why
mean?
would Freezy be concerned about Anton purchasing Q a Chanel bag?
I think they was trying to use
He was
infidelity
mad, bro. I'm gonna
against
break it down. I'm gonna break it down for you, Pastor. They was mad because Anton already said it on the other show. They was mad because he wasn't paying them, bro.
damn.
And I done talked to. I'm not gonna talk about the people I talked to recently, but I'm gonna use this person as an example. I remember when the KA show when they was doing Lapeef, and I messaged her and we was talking. Spoke it on the phone a few times, and I said, "Kay, Anton mentioned that y'all got contracts. How much y'all getting paid?" She said, "We don't get paid." Who told you we get paid? I said, "You don't get paid." So hold on. So y'all getting millions of views, super chats that got 50 here, 100 here, 200 here, and you're not seeing no money. So who all the money going to? Well, to Anton and Lapeef. Ciao. Let me keep going, bro. You was mad just like these hoes that you got on your knees for this nigga, and he didn't do nothing for you, Goofy.
Don't you say you watched the Freezy show?
Yes. This is some.
You say you watched my.
Hold on, Freezy. Hold on.
You gotta let the nigga answer the question with your loud crybaby ass. Don't you say you watched the Freezy show? He don't watch your show, dog. He never did. He used you. Oh my God.
Today, right now at 4:24 p.m. Eastern, this is the first time that I've ever known that Freezy was a Hebrew Israelite.
Hold on, Freezy. Hold on, Freezy. Hold on, bro.
Hold on, let's be real. This is what I'm saying, bro.
Niggas mad because niggas don't know you a Hebrew Israelite. You didn't watch my channel, Anton? You didn't know I was a Hebrew Israelite?
And you know what? You remember I said this about 2 years ago talking to Ty City. I was like the biblical SBE is about to hit a whole new level. I said niggas about to take this biblical I'm not gonna call the brothers grifting, but there about to be a lot of biblical grifters, man. And shit, the damn president doing this shit at this point, dog.
Pastor,
Everybody a Christian.
Pastor, do you know what religion I belong to?
Actually, I don't. It's supposed to be a personal walk.
Then you don't watch my show, Pastor. We beefing now. Fuck you, cuz I'm on my Freezy shit.
Hey yo, the way you been moving, I was thinking you was either a Muslim nigga. nah, man. I really don't know though. I really think your
You know why you don't know, Pastor? Because I don't talk about that shit on here. I don't talk about religion on here, bro. You feel me? I pray to God myself. I don't do shit for show. You feel me? I pray I drive trucks for a living, so every single day I pray. But at the end of the day, bro, I don't get on here acting like I am fucking Bolo TV, like this nigga tried to do, while at the same time, You a Christian, but at the same time, pocket watching niggas. Mad that niggas don't know you a Hebrew Israelite. Nigga, you a bitch. And Freezy, you can hit the link, bro.
It's supposed to be a personal journey. It is supposed to be a personal journey, though. I will say that.
You on there with sinners. Talking about God, nigga. This is why black women don't want to follow black men when it comes to that God shit, too, bro. It's so hard for black men to get black women to just succumb to it. I'm not even going to say submit. To succumb to it because, like I tried to tell that nigga Hant when I was on his panel, they talking about that God shit. I said, Hant, you going to tell the women to close their legs because of marriage and God, but are you going to preach that same message to men that you shouldn't be dating, licking no titties, getting your dick sucked, jacking off, nothing until you walk a woman down the aisle, pay for a wedding, buy a house, and actually be a husband? Is that what we're promoting?
No,
dang, bro. God got different principles for women than men. Okay,
that's not true. You have a whore, you have a whoremongerer. I do think we kind of dropped the ball on the whoremongerer. I think that's why we lost. You remember Hafiz?
Of course.
The African nigga that left the Manosphere and got married.
Of course.
That's why he left. That's why he left. He said y'all only teaching men to be whoremongers. That's why he left. Cause him and Donovan Sharp, all the niggas got into it. He said, I'm out this bitch, man. Y'all gonna teach niggas to be whoremongers and this shit gonna fall through. So I mean,
I get tired of niggas. Manosphere one day, Bible thumping the next day after Anton kicked your bitch ass out the motherfucking Manosphere. And Freezy, I saw that you saw the message, bro. I saw that you saw it. I sent you this video. I don't be hiding from shit. And shout out to Pastor being a real nigga popping up on me, bro. And Freezy.
Yeah, man. Look, I've been over there on Freezy shit a couple times.
And Venus control your chat, nigga. You're never gonna win with her, bro.
Why Venus so mean, dog? Yo, Venus too mean to be on. Even she should have been in the old Manosphere as mean as she is. She would have lightened up by now. She bringing that old school energy, that old school Manosphere energy to this new Manosphere. It ain't gonna work. Like the response ain't gonna be the same.
If you ugly and you can't show your face, it's over, bro. The only reason why we listen to Danica Marie, Six the Goddess, especially Chantel Simone, is because they was attractive women. They was easy on the eyes.
Well, we listen to Crimson Curry. We listen to Crimson Curry, and she's not. I'm not calling her ugly, but she's not beautiful.
I never watched Crimson Curry, for the record.
Well, a lot of niggas did because she was solid. She was solid though.
A lot of niggas still do.
A lot of niggas still do, but she's solid though. She real solid with it.
And the one thing I say about Crimson, if I can't say nothing else that I know for a fact, is she active in the city of Chicago. That's a fact. This I can confirm. You feel me? With video proof. Let's keep going to the video.
I can't watch every single hour of every stream.
Man, you lying, dog. Don't be lying out your
Freezy, hold on. At least let him talk. I don't know.
You trying to gaslight, bro. You trying to gaslight and move the goalposts because you know that I ain't ghost.
You know why I can't talk with these guys, man.
Wait, hold on real quick, Freezy. Hold on for a second. Hold on.
Everybody named Mama know I'm a Hebrew Israelite.
Right, hold on.
Emotional ass nigga. Can't be quiet. That's something else past I missed about the Manosphere. At one point in time, we used to be able to come as men and say, all right, bro, you get your point off. I'm going to be quiet and listen, bro. And then I'm going to respond after you finish. For nothing else, like I used to tell the men, how y'all going to tell women to come up here and be quiet while y'all talking when they just saw y'all niggas interrupting each other like bitches the whole time, right? How are we going to set a standard for the women to follow if we ourselves are not following set standard? Close your legs, ladies. Be fucking remember God when it's time to suck dick. Don't do it. But at the same time, niggas is players. Ian Coochie got multiple hoes. Look, bro. This is why the Manosphere dead. Don't even get me started on when Kevin Samuels died and y'all niggas brought just pearly things into the conversation, and then she brought in Nick Fuentes, somebody who had never been talked about in our Manosphere sector. But you know what? I'll get to that point later.
Knew that he was a Hebrew
in real life.
Hold on, but Anton.
Life is like
hold on, Anton. Hold on. Now, Freezy. Hold on.
One second.
I've never met you a day in my life.
I don't know you, nigga. I never met you a day in my life. Oh, you thought you was Island Girl Q. You thought you was a PJR? He don't know you. He don't want to know you, bro. He wasn't watching your show. He was watching the Peep show. He don't want to watch your show. He was watching Angry Man show. I wonder why. Could it be because you have no fucking talent? Could it be because you are 10 years older than Anton, but begging him on how to make money on YouTube and begging him on how to get marital advice, how to do right by your woman? You goofy ass clown. You goofy ass clown.
Damn, man.
I can't wait to show the text messages. Are you talking about Anton? I can't wait to show the text messages. Are you talking about Courtney Michelle and Anton and Lapeef and how Anton broke because he going to Pistons games and Piston tickets is $3 a game, right? You forgot how much you was dissing niggas and then you went and got on your knees and now that he skeeted on your face, nigga, made you a nut rag. Now you a Christian Bible thumper on YouTube now? Now you Bolo TV? What? This is why I told Drip. I said, Drip, the only Christian in this space, the only one, is Bolo TV. The only true Christian is Bolo TV.
Their brother named Spiritual Hulk. But you might not know about Hulk, Spiritual Hulk, but he one of them. Now me, I'm a flip floppy nigga myself. I ain't even gonna lie.
But I'm talking about like
I need to do better. I need to do better.
Just to preach the gospel. They don't come on here to clout chase. They don't come on here to talk shit about black women. Because Freezy one day gonna talk about Jesus. The next day he gonna talk about how black women are trash because they follow Meg Thee Stallion. And it's crazy because all black women don't follow Meg Thee Stallion. Goofy ass nigga. But you want to run around and be a Christian one day, Hebrew Israelite the next day, right? Anton Dick Sucker the next day. And then mad that niggas don't know about your religion and shit. You a clown, nigga. I've been one to expose you.
I don't know about your life. This is the first time that I found out that you was a Hebrew Israelite. I don't have to even know all of the details of your life.
So hold on.
I don't know your life.
One quick second. Yes, one quick second. Let me ask Anton a question. So Anton, let me ask you a direct question. Hold on, Anton. Who was that comment? Why was that comment about the Hebrew Israelite wife made around the same time? Hold on, Freezy. Hold on, Freezy. Goddamn, man. Hold on, bro.
Izzy, he emotional. I'm not very emotional. You can't let niggas get close to you, cause niggas is very emotional. Nigga haven't had a chance to talk to Anton since Anton skied on his face and wiped it off with his fucking hand. And beat his meat on his fucking shit. And now you on Freezy. Now you on my nigga Izzy Band shit. You can't even control yourself, bro. And this is why I don't put people on YouTube no more. I don't do that. Right? If I see potential in you, I'm gonna give you advice. I'm gonna help you. But I'm not putting nobody else on because I've been through this my motherfucking self. And this is one of the few moments in me and Anton YouTube history where I was proud of him. Proud of him for standing on business. This is why y'all channels has failed. Bums.
Damn, chill. Let me ask you a question, Anton. How come, and then Angry Man's next, how come you asked that comment about the Hebrew, and you made that comment about the Hebrew Israelite wives around the same time when you said what you said about Freezy? What was that about?
Listen, I've been talking about, if you can go back, you can literally go and Google Anton Daniels Hebrew Israelites. I've been talking about Hebrew Israelites for years.
Pastor, let me put this on the big screen. Is Anton lying?
Nah, he ain't lying, man. He ain't lying at all. Matter of fact, when Hebrew Israelite women just escaped talking about how they were getting abused and shit. I don't know, man. But yeah, he far as Anton, he been talking about the Hebrew Israelites in the black church since day one. He the one that got Pearl talking about the black church. Like, she know what she talking about.
Again, Freezy, you was all in your feelings, big dog. But the truth of the matter is this. And we got more than one witness than just myself. Even Pastor, we always there. Anton been shitting on Hebrew Israelite black men and their wives. You know, on Pastor, one of the most famous one he talked about was Dr. Umar Johnson. He talked about that nigga for years.
Oh yeah, Umar. That nigga been going in on the whole well, I was polite. He was going in on all them niggas.
Bro, he was going in on the Black Panthers. That's what made me go in on Anton. Ask if Anton ever react to this video and ever respond, he would say, yeah, that's true. Because what he said was the Black Panthers wasn't doing shit. I was like, I don't know, bro. I think Chairman Fred Hampton has done more than, you know, for Chicago than you have.
Oh yeah, that nigga been talking cash money shit. This is around the time when he brought in, what's that mayor that got called. He deleted the chick, Brandon. Not Brandon,
Brandon Johnson.
No, the mayor, Kwame Brown, the mayor from Detroit, right?
Oh yeah. Kwame Kilpatrick.
That was it was around that time. He was wilding around that time. Even before then, he was wilding.
Yeah.
This is back in the fleece. Like, this was before the fleece days. He was talking about black Israelites before fleece, before Kwame, before all those big interviews. I ain't gonna lie, he kind of hit black YouTube criticizing the Israelites, the Israelite church, and all that.
Bro, Pastor Freezy wanted the audience to believe that Anton singled him out when he was talking about motherfucking Hebrew Israelites.
Oh no, I wouldn't say that at all, because on YouTube, Freezy's not even one of the bigger Hebrew Israelites.
Hebrew Israelite at all, right?
I found out. Well, I actually know now because I heard him say it. But he isn't one of the bigger ones.
Hebrew Israelite content, right? Do you think about Freezy?
Nah, I think about New Breed and
Captain Tazark.
Captain Tazark, New Breed, Pastor Powell.
The ones who've been doing it and claiming Hebrew Israelite since day one.
Yeah. Powell, New Breed. Hell, even Ringo TV to a certain extent more.
Man, they don't even know about Ringo TV and all the shit he was into. I don't even want to bring up, bro. So let's keep going, man.
I talk about Hebrew Israelites. I get into it with them niggas in real life. They record me. They got footage of me getting into them and calling them broke in real life on the internet. Go and Google it. I get into it with these niggas in real life. And so I troll them and I call them Dusty and I go back and forth with them and I debate with them in real life. For years, I've been talking about Hebrew Israelites way before this nigga even came up on my panel.
Hello.
For years.
Hello. Again, I asked Pastor, is that a lie, Pastor?
That's not a lie.
Okay.
That's true. I actually agree with Anton. I'm not even an Anton fan. I don't even watch his content, really. Actually, I've been to Freezy channel probably more than I've been to Anton channel, but Anton ain't lying, though.
He not lying. And that's my only point. Freezy was being a fucking victim, and now he a Christian. Lord have mercy.
You forgot I've been doing. That's a fact. I ain't on everything, on everything, on my daughter's life, on my life, on my wife's life. This is the first time in my entire life that I've ever found out that this nigga was a Hebrew Israelite.
Okay, hold on. Go ahead, Angry Man, and then Freezy, hold on. You're next, Freezy. You're next, Freezy. Hold on. Go ahead, Angry Man, and then Freezy, you're next. I don't know about it. I knew my man was a Hebrew Israelite. I don't know how you didn't know, but it's cool. Go ahead, Angry Man. You got it.
I just wanted to add this real quick. I'm gonna tell you the truth, Freezy. I didn't know. I just wanted to add this real quick. I'm gonna tell you the truth, Freezy. I didn't know you was a Hebrew Israelite till we had that conversation.
Nobody knew your bitch ass was a Hebrew Israelite, including your boss, the Angry Man. And shout out to Angry Man, the one and only Juan Valdez, for saying that.
Yo, I thought he was like I say about outside known about.
Nobody knew this nigga was a Hebrew Israelite. No, bro. I got text message between me and him and Lucky Marie. That's a fact, bro. I used to talk to this nigga Freezy all the time, every single day, bro. This nigga never once brought the fact that he was a Hebrew Israelite. Not once. I put that on every single kid I got, bro. This nigga became a Hebrew Israelite when the Hebrew Israelite, like after the pastor, again, me and you been here. At one point in time, niggas would look at the Hebrew Israelite community like they was dusty broke niggas, and the Manosphere was on top. But then the Manosphere fell off, and then the Hebrew Israelite niggas looked like they was the niggas that got wives, they got families, and they look like responsible niggas now. And they
trying to slide into the this is the crazy thing about it. The Hebrew Israelites trying to slide in the number one position and take Manosphere talking points. But you're right. At one point, the Manosphere was over the Hebrew Israelites.
Bro, we're talking about Captain Tazark right now. Black men are watching him more than they're watching anybody in the Manosphere.
Pastor Powell back, all the new breed, all them niggas back. So I mean, they trying to make a run for it, but I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
The real Hebrew Israelite community, they stick together, bro. They make content together, all that shit.
It's a sector. It's a whole sector, and that's the reason why I didn't. I'm not talking shit, but that's the reason why I didn't know. I probably knew that he was a Hebrew Israelite by probably about 4 months ago, but I never seen him over there. Because if you're even if you're a black Christian, you over there in the Hebrew Israelite sector.
I've never seen him over there with Q Butter. None of the homies.
Yeah, we've been over there with Q Butter and all them niggas. Yeah, so
I've been over there. Bro, I've been watching Q Butter for years since he smacked Tommy ass up. That's a fact.
I just never.
Video, B. I gotta leave about 20 minutes.
True, Freezy. I didn't know you was a Hebrew Israelite till we had that conversation. Honestly, I didn't. I know you always do. I know you always do the Bible verses and stuff like that. I saw that on the show, but I never heard you say.
He was a Christian.
I had never heard you say that, bro. And that's just me being honest, right? So,
hey Anger Man, I want to say this. I accept that. The reason why I can't accept that from Anton, and this the thing. Anton told me on numerous occasions, Freezy, I always watch your content. I always watch your videos. I'm always listening. If anybody know, when I do my roll call, I always say shalom.
You don't watch your show. How many times we gotta say it? Your whole anger is based on what one time Anton texted me, right, Pastor, and he told me that right now, Pastor, imagine me saying this, right? Imagine me saying me and Anton was best friends. We was doing shows together. He texted me and said, Simp God, I watch all your shows. But then, Pastor, when my wife got pregnant with my son, Anton didn't know about it, and he didn't fucking text me. What?
He wasn't really around if he didn't know about that. He
don't watch your motherfucking show, nigga. Let me tell you why. In an hour, because you've been live for 10 hours, right? If Anton was to watch 10 hours of your show, that would be 10 hours of him not working on his shit. 10 hours of him not recording. 10 hours of him not doing reactions. And you know what that translates to? 10 hours of not making no fucking money. Also, I can hear Freezy talk about he a fucking Hebrew Israelite and talk to the voice of Saturn, the queen of big backs. The fuck? Come on, bro. You wanna be ass Cynthia G? You know what? Let me keep going, man.
I always, every now and then I mention the Hebrew Israelites. Listen, I always mention the Hebrew Israelites. I always say I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I don't just say I'm a Hebrew Israelite on my channel. I say that on other people's channel. Oh my God. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen,
bro, y'all niggas. Even Jay Prince didn't act like this when Anton cut him loose. When Anton cut Jay Prince loose, because everybody know the video. If you don't know, I'm gonna tell you now. Anton had an incident in Detroit where he was robbed, and that same night he did a show with Jay Prince, as they always did. And he asked Jay Prince, "Say, Jay Prince, would you snitch on the people that robbed me if you saw them, if we was together?" Jay Prince said, "Absolutely not. I will not snitch. I will never work with the white man." That's what Jay Prince said. Anton took that as this is why black men are dying and we can't work together, because if I'm helping Jay Prince make money and he my co-host and he see me get robbed and he can't even snitch, then we have a problem. So he got rid of Jay Prince. But what did Jay Prince do? He didn't go and complain like a bitch like Freezy. He got on the phone with Team Portugal. He got on the phone with Ilkan Ali, said we about to form something called the Black House. where them niggas made thousands of dollars together.
Yeah, them niggas did pretty good over there. That shit just fell apart because JP was wilding. Not really wilding, but I think JP hit the ground running though. He did pretty good. His shit was hot. JP, his shit was hot for a minute.
And bro, Freezy and Anton is not Fatty and Jay Prince, right? Fatty and Jay Prince actually talked to each other. They was FaceTiming all kind of shit, bro. Anton said, I don't know this nigga. I don't even talk to this nigga, bro. And this nigga all emotional and shit like a hoe. Let me keep going, B.
I'm saying. But yeah, Anton made a stream. Anton made a stream. Anton made a video about Hebrew Israelites about a year.
Anton vehemently says, I've never spoken about Freezy. But because Anton has done what, again, me and Pastor has confirmed, and Anton Daniels himself, what he has always done, talked about black people, black women, black culture, black HBCUs, institutions, right? He's a full-on white man in a black man's body. Everybody knows this, right? But because he talked about Hebrew Israelites that day, he was talking about Freezy. You sound like a hoe, bro.
And a half ago, but this man just went back to talking about the Hebrew Israelites after a year and a half ago. This man all of a sudden just went back to talking when me and him was going through it. He just so happened conveniently mentioned Hebrew Israelites and
wasn't convenient. It's what he do consistently, bro. This is why when Tommy pulled up in Harlem to that black woman convention that Q Butter and all the black Israelites was throwing to celebrate black women, they asked Tommy nicely to leave. We don't want no Manosphere niggas here. That include you, Anton, Angry Man, all them niggas. Tommy decided to do what Tommy does. And if you know the story, you know the story. I'm not going to recant it here, right? But at the end of the day, you was on the side of the niggas that the Hebrew Israelites, the real ones, they've never supported them. You've never heard Taz exclusive and all the niggas over there say, oh yeah, they right. We should treat black women like shit. Let me tell you why. Q Butter has a black woman. Taz has a black woman. Captain Tazark has a black woman. These niggas praise those three niggas specifically are basically simps, nigga. Them niggas love black women. And this is why they slapped Tommy Sotomayor upside his shit. And why you do that? Because you disrespecting black women. That's all they said to that nigga.
Now it could have been worse. Yo. They just wanted to wake that nigga. It could have been worse. Yo. That Tommy shit could have been way worse.
Bro, it could have been 1,000 times worse. That's why you way worse. This shit and say, bro, keep going. We here to celebrate black women, and you here doing content talking shit? Absolutely not. Shout out to Q Butter, shout out to their gang, shout out to the whole homie, shout out to the real Hebrew Israelites of YouTube who love black women, who would never go on shows like Anton Daniels to suck dick just to get subscribers. Mark ass Freezy.
The wives are dusty and all that kind of stuff. Now, I will give him this. Yeah, he mentioned the Hebrew Israelites about a year and a half ago, whatever they had going on. But now, all of a sudden, this very time when me and him going, you mentioned the wives are dusty, the Hebrew Israelites and shit, all that shit.
I don't care how much I beef with a nigga. I don't care how much I hate a nigga.
Hold on, y'all. Let me just say this too real quick, man. This show's is going to be sponsored by Factor, guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't got a deal from Factor yet, but I'm trying to get a deal from Factor. Guys, I eat Factor meals every single day. This is the mashed potatoes, broccoli, and the carrots. Make sure y'all tap in, man. Make sure y'all eating like kings every day, man. Let's go back to the video. Freezy mad. Anton don't watch his fucking content like a hoe.
I don't care if I want. No. This ain't even got nothing to do with you. I don't care how much I beef with a nigga. I don't care how much I hate a nigga. I will never, under any circumstances, go online and directly talk about somebody else's spouse.
Okay.
Now, I will say that because when me and Anton was beefing, he never said anything about the woman I was with. He never said she trash, she ugly. I remember when Team Portugal did the video talking about me and MJ. Anton came up. They directly asked him, what do you think about this whole situation? He said, I don't got nothing to say about that, bro. I don't got nothing to say about that at all. I didn't come up here for that. And if that's what y'all talking about, I can dip. And he left. He didn't say anything at all about me and my situation with MJ, respectively. Let's keep going.
But you don't like
never.
nobody
Hold
talk
on,
about
wait.
your wife, right?
Let's be clear.
One second,
Because
Freezy.
now,
One second, Freezy. 1 second.
Now he's trying to put together different things based off of convenience. And that's
convenience.
One second, Freezy. 1 second, brother. 1 second.
I will never sneak this a nigga's wife, especially somebody directly. I will never sneak this somebody's kids. You have nobody in the world could ever say that I've ever sneaked this and talk directly bad about somebody's spouse.
That's a fact. Because when me and Anton was beefing, he never said he was gonna do anything to my kids. He never mentioned my kids. He never mentioned my baby mamas. He never mentioned my mother, my brother being in jail. He didn't say anything about any of that. And he had every opportunity because I was going at his family heavy. So, I mean, he's right. He's right. Freezy wanted to be a victim in his moment. So the homies like Israel and Uncle Jeff and everybody come to his side, and it didn't work. They still fuck with Anton more than they fuck with you, Goofy.
Or kid.
Man, what is this? A good cop, bad cop interrogation? Man, y'all better get bag back, bro. Get off my nigga Anton. Hey, wow. Freezy, you showing female tendencies.
Freezy. Hey, shout out to this content creator. What's bro name? Let me go to bro name real quick. He said, Freezy, you showing female tendencies,
Do
bro.
I like you?
Talk to this nigga. Public Figure Boogie TV. I'm gonna make sure I tag you, big dog. You did a good one on this one. Good for you.
Get off my nigga Anton. Hey, wow. Freezy, you showing female tendencies. Do I like you? I had grew to like you. You know what I'm saying? But little female tendencies, man. We don't care what no other dude. We don't care, man.
That's how real men move, Freezy. I know you don't know nothing about that because you was online, you know what I'm saying, being anti-bitch for a year. At the end of the day, bro, you was showing female tendencies, bro. You was acting like a hoe the whole time, bro.
Man, I
the
knew
whole
this
time, bro.
I knew this biblical SBE, this Bible Thumping, because 7 Mountain Mandate Christian. I knew all this shit was gonna get out of hand, man. That's the reason why niggas need to pull back. Niggas need to, man. If you want to make Christian, it's hard to make Christian and worldly content at the same time. It is, dog. It really is, yo. You kind of almost gotta kind of pick a path almost. Like some content you can mesh together, like the Manosphere and the women and the shit they talking, you can mesh that together real easy. Like, you know what I'm saying? That go together. But this worldly shit that we be talking about and dealing with these principalities and all that shit, even the Manosphere rarely brought up Christianity back then because we realized what we were dealing with. It wasn't above Christianity, but it was different, right? The shit that we were going through in court, that shit was different than church. You know what I'm saying? Christianity. You know what I'm saying? So we knew this two was separate. So the argument stayed separate.
I definitely agree with you, but I found the video I wanted to go through, and I'm gonna play it now. Shout out to Izzy Band because this is the full clip, and I want to watch now. I'm gonna stay for 20 more minutes because I don't got to be up to Milwaukee until 11:10. So I got time. Let's go.
I wanted to know personally why did you get in the midst of the me and Angry Man situation and try to make it seem like I was doing this and doing that when it came to my guy? Like, why would you even get in the middle of that?
No. I was wrong about that because I do know that the relationship that you and AM had.
No, whatever Izzy had with Anton, that ain't got shit to do with me. And personally, Izzy my man's, and I'm staying out of grown folks' business, them niggas' business. But when Freezy brought his whole ass up here, act like a biatch, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Where that timestamp at?
So two things I don't play about, and I made this very clear, is my wife and my daughter. I don't fuck around. Listen, I expect for people in general to say some shit. If you cool with me and you know me and you mention my wife or my daughter, I don't give a fuck.
In any capacity.
It's all up from there.
You talking about any capacity, right?
In any capacity.
Okay, so
Anton, I could have told you this. Freezy been dissing your wife. Anton, you was there, and look, bro, I'm not trying to bring this back up to get no clout like that, but when I was talking about, I'm not even gonna mention it, you know what I'm saying, verbatim, but when I was dissing you and the people who you was around, one of my biggest supporters was Freezy. One of the people who was always laughing in the chat and texting me like, yeah, man, he can't be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? If he don't got a woman who look a certain type of way, that was Freezy, bro. All them niggas been betrayed you. Them niggas been holding you behind your back and then using you to get visibility on YouTube because they can't grow the motherfucking sales. Let's keep going.
So let me ask you one question.
Everybody know that. That's not a secret.
I don't
know why y'all acting like y'all don't understand.
I mean, I understand. I mean, I understand because I operate the same way, and I don't talk about people's people. At the same time, what I will say is, what's that in the back, Uncle Jeff? My man Freezy is up here. Yo, shout out to Freezy. Give me 1 second, Freezy. Shout out to my man Freezy is in the building. Uncle Jeff. Yo, let me ask you a question though, Tom. Freezy's up here. Freezy can speak for herself. But I want to ask you.
Don't put me between Freezy and Anton.
I'm not. Hold on, Uncle Jeff. Hold on, real quick. Uncle Jeff, real quick, brother. I'm love good. You, man. Okay. So, Anton.
Let's not mince it and try to.
Yeah. Let's get to it. So, Anton. So when it came to the fact that Freezy said he was sick, right? He would say he was sick. He didn't show up, but he said he texted you. But then he said he showed up 2 other times in the chat, and then you didn't address him in the chat like you normally would.
Pastor, this nigga Freezy was mad that Anton didn't address him in the chat. That Anton didn't say, "Hey Freezy, I see you in the chat. I love you."
Man.
This is the key reason why the Manosphere exists. Because you niggas don't act like men. You niggas act like hoes.
But you know what? Angry Man did that shit too the other day with Fatty and them. When he got mad that they just didn't drop the link for him and let him up.
I saw that. But I will say this: Angry Man notorious for doing that. You know how many times Angry Man? And Angry Man to say, "Hey, I got the most subscribers here, niggas. Y'all ain't showing me no love."
You know what? That nigga has been on this tirade for respect for like the last 5 years.
For years, Angry Man been asking niggas to show him the respect that they show Kevin Samuels. For years.
I'll give you that. It's been years, yo.
Pastor, you've been here for years. Do you remember Kevin Samuels blew up and Bernard Riley did the video with Angry Man and Tommy and Obsidian?
Them niggas, yeah.
And they were shitting on Kevin. See, I remember these niggas today don't even know who Bernard Riley is.
Nah, they don't know who Bernard Riley is. That nigga, they don't know about Game Changer. None of them niggas.
Bro, I had all the niggas on my show. Game Changer, Bernard Riley, all them niggas.
Nah, they don't know nothing about none of them niggas.
Nope. Let's keep going.
Right? Then how do you explain that? Even with the fact that I heard you ask him, yo, Freezy, let's do a show, and we should do a show on Wednesdays. Let's do a show on Wednesdays, man. At first you said Thursday, but then you was like, well, we'll work it out. Let's do a show. We should definitely do a show together. So how do you?
None of the stuff that we said was official. None of the stuff that we actually did was official. Freezy never had a show on my platform. He came up organically because I used to open up the chat to the people. Then because he was him and because he was consistent, I just automatically pulled him up first. After
I told y'all, I ain't lying. Freezy and E Black, but I'm not gonna bring E Black into this, but Freezy used to go to Lapeef and Anton show consistently, nigga. And he'd be the first one up. Hey Anton, hey daddy. Like Anton just said. Y'all niggas never had no contract, bro. He never owed you shit. And you up here on crying and shit on Izzy Band's channel. Like a hoe. What my wife said in the chat. Males are messy. No, babe. Imagine if I came in Anton's channel. I say hi to Anton. He don't speak to me. And I do a diss stream about how the nigga don't speak to me with Izzy Bands the next day. The fuck?
After I got done with my monologue, he texted me and said that he was sick. I never said anything because I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? It is what it is, whatever. Then I was tired. I think it was a week after that or 2 weeks after that. It was like the very next week after that. And I'm like, you know what? because I started the stream really late because I usually start the stream, I don't know, something like 9 or 10 o'clock. I wind up starting the stream at like 11:30 because I was just going to go ahead and cut it off. And all of my streams are still up. None of them is removed. I was tired. I was sick. I was rest broken. And I said, you know what? I'm only going to do an hour tonight, y'all, because I don't feel like taking no calls. And when he wasn't there, I took 0 calls.
The fact that Anton got to explain why he didn't bring up Freezy and say hi to Freezy in chat is a bitch. My wife says sounds like a male that's very insecure and who needs friends. But we got one young man, Justin Way, who's probably Freezy little ghost chat. You know, niggas be afraid to actually come speak to me like past it, like man to man. If Freezy would smack the dog shot at you. If Freezy said that in the chat, then I welcome Freezy to come to Chicago, and we can do it on live stream. Right? I would hate to have to put hands on a senior citizen, but if it come down to it, so be it. I would hate to have to put hands on an elder who's 20 years my senior, but so be it. Niggas almost 60 years old begging Anton for help online. Y'all niggas stupid.
After that stream, I took no calls because I only did it an hour. And I said, I'm going to start paring this down and I'm only going to do an hour. After that, I said that I was going to phase it out. Over a month's time, I'm going to phase out Wednesdays and I'm going to do pre-recorded content. Now, what he said was, and this is what he said to me on the phone, and he can confirm whether it's true or not. Man, I was in the chat and you was acknowledging other people in the chat, but you wasn't acknowledging me when I was in the chat after I came back. And I'm like, well, Freezy. And this is exactly what I said to him. I said, well, Freezy, you got my phone number in real life. If you thought that it was an issue, you could have called me.
This nigga on the phone with Anton, say my name when no one is around you. See, baby, I love you. If you ain't running game, say my name. You acting kind of shady and calling me Freezy, baby. Why you change Anton? Say his name. Pastor, have you ever heard of another male wanting to say my name so bad that you call a nigga, bro?
Nah, I never wanted to shout out that bad, and I hit a nigga up. But this is interesting though. I don't think Anton giving them his real phone number. He probably got them on like a Google number.
Man, that shit don't mean nothing to me because if a nigga don't say my name in the stream and I come in the chat and say hi to the nigga, cool, bro. It is what it is.
It is what it is, right? It is what it is. I don't care, yo. Like I had niggas take wrenches and shit. Nigga, I done had niggas take wrenches because I was talking shit in the chat. You know what I mean? Oh. I don't be caring like that. But then again, I'm not trying to be. But then again, I'm not trying to be. I'm not trying to be a YouTuber.
Pat, I'm gonna get to the part where you say, "But you didn't say my name, dog." Watch this shit.
Could have called me. You got my phone number. Unlike all the rest of these people, I acknowledge the supporters. I acknowledge people when I first see them in the chat, and then I get to cooking. I don't look at the chat unless I start reading super chats after I get done with my monologue. I said, you could have called me. I never even knew that it was an issue. I got a problem with responding to text messages. Everybody in my circle know that. And then he started going on about how if I was a real nigga, I should have checked on him because he said that he was sick and I should have called to find out what was going on, but it had been weeks. And when he popped up in my chat, I wasn't acknowledging him. I said, Freezy. And he can go ahead and explain whatever it is.
Anton, I know. Hold on.
Let me finish.
Okay, are you gonna give us more time?
I'm gonna give you some more time. I said, Freezy, what the fuck is this internet shit? I said, man, I don't care nothing about this internet shit when I know you in real life. You could have called me. And then I started going off about the fact that I seen him talking about me on another panel, and then he mentioned my wife. And everybody know, right or wrong, I don't give a fuck. If anybody mentioned my daughter or my wife, he didn't mention my daughter, but if anybody mentioned my wife whatsoever, I don't care about none of that shit.
So you was mad, Freezy, that Anton didn't say your name on some Destiny's Child shit. Say my name when no one is around you. And then you went online and started sneak this and Rita on some hoe shit. You start sneak this and Rita, and now Anton got exposed your bitch ass. I'm glad he did. I'm glad he exposed your bitch ass. Running around acting like you a Christian. Nigga, you was a hoe.
I'm going off. It's over. And so after that, we had our phone call. We said what we said, and that was it. I don't need to talk no more. He sent me a text message on some.
He had to talk, Anton, because he need niggas to come to his channel and show some sympathy. Oh, big bad Anton treated you bad. Oh, mark ass nigga.
On some wild shit after that, and it was up after that. That's and he could say he could
wait. I want y'all to wait. Hold on, Anton. I want y'all to be able to shout out to you, Freezy. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna let y'all go back and forth real quick. I just want to ask this couple of questions about this Charleston White situation. So Anton,
no. I'll give you some more time. Let him respond because I don't want him to sit here and act like I'm just bullying or I'm on some
okay.
Crazy
So you're gonna give him more time to address the Charleston.
Some more time. Let him say what he want to say.
Go ahead, Freezy. Shout out to my man Freezy. What's up, man?
Well, I noticed you saying that I went from talking about your wife to me mentioning your wife, which I will accept. That's a little more accurate. For the record, once again, I was never talking about your wife. I was never talking.
Hey, Pastor, you there?
Yeah, I'm up here. What's up?
Hey, bro. I wasn't talking about your wife. I just mentioned your wife. Does that make sense to you?
It's a play on words, but it's a play on words.
It's the same fucking thing, nigga.
Yeah, it's a play on words. It's the same thing, right? Talking about someone, what he trying to say is I wasn't talking about her because I didn't say a lot. But mentioning someone is talking about him. We just didn't say as much.
Thank you, Pastor.
So that's what he's trying to say. Yeah, I get it.
Trying to save face. And my wife said it sounded like a bad breakup. It is a bad breakup. Anton done fucking cum dump this nigga, made him a nut rag. Now he mad.
About your wife. I got enough sense to do that. I've never done that in my life. First of all, that ain't even my
cat. Now you lying.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Now I gotta go personal. Freezy. Put it on your sick wife. Last time I talked to your wife was sick. Put it on her health. That me, you, and Lucky Marie didn't sit on the phone talking shit about Anton and his family. Put it on the Bible that you love so much. Put it on the Bible. Put your hands on the Bible and say that I did not sit on the phone with Darrel Long and Lucky Marie talking shit about Anton and that whole situation. Sit on the phone, act like you wasn't with me when I was making the dirty pass on the rest of the video talking about Anton and his family. This is why Island Girl Q dissed you. Because she already know this. Come on, bro. I never did this. Yes, you did.
Cold. I never talked about your wife, especially in a bad light.
Liar.
Why are you asking to remove the stream, Freezy?
I get to that, bro.
Okay.
Exactly. And then, so Pastor, if he didn't say nothing bad, why you remove the stream? Anton was gonna react to it. Like he said, why did you remove the stream? Oh, could it be that Anton was gonna see something that was unfavorable that you had about his wife and you didn't want him to see that?
He might have slipped up and said something on a panel that he didn't want to burn that bridge. I mean, I don't think Anton's someone that you really want to technically burn bridges with unless you just don't give a fuck. We from the I remember that's why I like the old YouTube. Niggas didn't give a fuck. It wasn't so much money involved to the point where niggas had to play these games. Niggas just didn't give a fuck. We wasn't compensated as well either though. We was not being compensated as well either though.
I agree. The model that we use to boo people and all that shit, guess where it came from? This bald-headed nigga that we're looking at right now, Anton Daniels.
Get it the whole time you was talking. I just let you ride.
I'm sorry. I'm cool. I asked for him to let you speak, so I'm chilling. I'm gonna let you do your thing.
But yeah, I did mention his wife. I mentioned his wife as a result of him talking about his wife on the stream, of which I will not repeat. Because you're right, Anton.
Hold on. If you didn't say nothing bad, right, Pastor, why you can't repeat what you said?
He should have repeated that shit even if it was bad, Joe. You already said it, man. You already said it. Fuck it, dog. And go ahead and hash it out. I mean, that's the I should have went on and said it. I
You don't
said this,
stand on
that, and the
business, bro.
third about your wife. Then after you said it, it should have just stood on it. But I get it. You know, he trying to roll it back. He don't want to,
Trying to be cool with Big Bad Anton so you can get some more views. You clout
Well, people
chasing.
care about they image or they digital footprint print more now. So people try to act like not really act.
But if
Hey,
you
it ain't
really
just
online
Freezy.
talking about somebody's wife, that is your image. That's who you are. What you're trying to do is show people the face of a fake version of you. That's not who you really are.
Hey, you can argue that can definitely be argued, Joe. Definitely.
Let's keep going.
Just because you said something about your wife, which I felt like was very, very distasteful, doesn't mean that I need to doesn't mean that they're very just because you said something about your wife, which I felt like was very, very distasteful, doesn't mean that I need to repeat it. And
So you're mad because Anton said something about his wife that in your opinion was distasteful. Again, that goes against what the Manosphere taught. Pastor would never come over here and tell me to check my wife and do all the rest of that shit. You want to know why? Because real men don't tell men what to do with their fucking wives. That's his household. How can we tell women to respect men's households when as men, again, we don't respect men's households? Goofy.
And I pondered on that and I was like, Anton, right. Real nigga shit. The same way you can admit that, hey, you could have did something differently. Guess what? I can too. And guess what? I said that to you on the phone. I said that. And so
after I called you,
bro, just chill. Just
oh,
I got you. I got you.
You right.
I got you. Now, I just want to add some context to all of this. By the time we ended up on Drip Show, bro, that was like 2.5. By the time we ended up on Drip Show, bro.
So y'all was on Drip Show talking shit about Freezy wife, about Anton wife too? Now, I haven't talked to my brother Drip in a while, but I do remember Drip saying that video was taken down and somebody was either paying him or begged him to remove said video. I don't know. I gotta get all the facts about that. I got mad love for my brother Drip, but I wasn't there for that stream. So I can't speak on that one.
That was like 2.5 months later, some shit like that. That was like 2.5 months later from the last time I even was appeared on your show. Let's talk about that in between time between me saying something on Drip Show and them 2.5 months.
None of the stuff I just said that led up to it.
I'm about to address it, bro, but I got to add context. Didn't you hear what I just said? Let's add context. Yeah, I text you and told you I was sick. That 9th month, I text you and told you I was sick, and you didn't answer the phone. I mean, you didn't text me back. You didn't do nothing, right?
Nigga, what? Are you mad that Pastor? I was sick the other day. I text that nigga Drip, said, Drip, daddy, I'm sick. He didn't text me back. Is that a masculine thing to do, bro? Now, Pastor, this man Freezy has a wife at home. Why would he text Anton Daniels about him being sick?
I'm not about to tell. We went through COVID, nigga, and none of us, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us had that shit. We won't texting each other. Hey, my nigga, I got COVID, nigga. I need you. I'm not even joking on Freeze right now. But we did. We went, nigga, I got COVID, nigga. Help me out. We didn't. We just took that 2 weeks, nigga, and bounced back like you never thought, like nothing never happened. We used to bounce. I know niggas used to get sick back in the days, but they would just bounce back. I mean, that was not the sympathy that we was looking for online at the time. Like, I don't know what we got. We just weren't looking for that kind of sympathy back then. We didn't think that we were that close as homeboys either. We just always we knew we all had like similar talking points or similar experiences, but we didn't.
Pastor. If
Yeah.
Anton got sick, you think he gonna text Freezy or he gonna
No.
go to Rita, his wife?
Probably not probably his wife.
He's going
He ain't
to
gonna
his
text.
wife, bro. Y'all,
Yeah, he ain't gonna
just like
text
bro
Freezy.
said in the reaction, y'all niggas showing big pussy energy right now, bro. Big
Real
vagina
shit.
energy.
Like my closest nigga up here, one of my coolest niggas up here. I'm not gonna text him if I get sick because why would I? That nigga, like these niggas, we spread out on this internet shit. We can't help can't really help each other like that. Like you gotta do your own thing with real people around you, nigga. You better call that ambulance, nigga. If you that sick.
Hey, I agree. I'm gonna watch 3 more minutes of this shit and I'm out. I'm gonna do a part 2 later, man.
I took that. I wasn't butthurt. You know, this world too, you going on like I'm hurt because you ain't text me back. Like, bro, I'm not even that type of nigga. I'm not hurt for no money. I'm not no broke ass nigga. Let's get this straight right now. I'm not no broke ass. I don't need you for no money or nothing.
So what's all this about then, bro? How you go from talking shit about the nigga and his wife to want to be on his channel if you ain't trying to do this for no money? Man, y'all some lying ass niggas, bro.
I really didn't appreciate you going around painting that picture like I'm just hurt because Anton didn't reach out to Freezy.
That's what happened. You literally on the phone telling this nigga that he didn't respond to you in the chat. Like his bitch or something, bro. Talking about.
I got a fucking wife too. I got a family. I got businesses. I don't talk about it, but guess what? Yeah, I got business too. I got niggas that depend on Freezy in real life. I just don't talk about it.
Bro, we don't give a fuck. What the fuck they got to do with anything that Anton actually said about you acting like a bitch in the chat? Here, Freezy.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Jerry.
We don't give a fuck, bro.
Nigga, you asked me to co-host your show. Now, I don't know if you remember that and you want to sit up here and play me to the left. But see, where I come from, that ain't real nigga shit. You asked me on your live stream. Freezy, I might need you to co-host Wednesday nights with me. I got the clip. Now, if you saying we didn't sign no contract, then I'll give you that. It was not official. That's okay. I'll give you that, bro. I'll give you that. Listen, I'm not butthurt about it, but yet and still, guess what? Me and you were cool. You asked me to do a thing, and guess what? Did I do it, Anton? Did I?
Y'all niggas on YouTube doing favors, not being paid. Y'all worse than these hoes. How you on a channel with 500,000 subscribers, at the time, and you still only got 6,000 fucking subscribers, nigga? You ain't getting paid at all. I'm done with you broke ass niggas, man. I'm doing part 2. Pastor, you got anything you want to say about this goofy ass shit, bro? And why the Manosphere dead?
Nah, man. It's just I always thought that Freezy was at first I thought he was a Christian. Then I found out that he was he is a Hebrew Israelite. I just pulled up to see I just pulled up to see what was going on, man. Cause I don't see Freezy really starting no shit though, really. But again,
me, this not me starting shit with Freezy. This me calling him out for being a bitch ass nigga. That's all it is.
Oh, I mean, hey man, it is what it is, yo.
You can leave it in the dirt.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Where it go? I'm gonna expose the text messages and all that shit later on, but I'm gonna do me. He can do him. We can call it a day.
Yeah. All right, man. Have a blessing, bro. Stay up, man.
All right, boy.
Yeah.
That being said, dog, I'm out of here, bro. You feel me? I don't really got time to argue with 50-year-old men who, you know what I'm saying, going to other young niggas like Anton asking for help and shit, claiming they got money but broke as hell, claiming they got a wife, but from last time I heard, your wife's sick, bedridden and shit. Come on, bro. You pathetic, bro. You always been pathetic. You was sucking Anton dick on the phone with me and Lucky, nigga. That's a fact. That's a fact. I put that on the Bible, nigga. I'm so far willing with this shit, I'll go to court, have them pull up our motherfucking phone records, bro. You a goofy. With that being said, shout out to No Captivity of Freezy, the main nigga that stay capping, that get kicked out the Manosphere by Anton Daniels, that's now Bible thumping, thinking that he's fucking Bolo TV. I'm out of here, bro. Peace.